Blessings in abundance, blessings in abundance, blessings in abundance. How are you doing on today? You know exactly who this is. Jason Miller, Roller Willing. Check that spelling. You know what time it is. It is November, y'all, and I'm telling you, it's going to be a November to remember. Now, a lot's been happening. I know I haven't been on doing a couple episodes in a while. Just been taking in a lot of things and going through a lot of stuff, right? Last time I spoke to y'all, or really kind of got a chance to check in with y'all, was before I went to Vegas. Now, since I've been to Vegas, like I said, a lot happened in Vegas. And I know you see me come in and out since then, and I've been trying to get you guys to understand the benefits or the values of what's changing in the world as it relates to, financial services. Now, before Vegas, I was getting everybody tickets. At Vegas, I was asking everybody, it's important that people get licensed. Now, since Vegas, I've been doubling down for myself. Now, as you know, you might see the Michael Kors I'm rocking, but I want you to understand there's a purpose behind it. And I want you to see the bigger picture. And normally I don't rock anything or anybody else, but of course, today's episode is brought to you by God's Gift, godsgift.com, God's Gift Luxury. Of course, you can go ahead and buy the shoes, check out the shoes. And we also have our CBD product line. But today, I want to talk about something very specific. Now, the world is changing, ladies and gentlemen. The world is changing, y'all. And there's so many things happening. Like, for example, we thought Donald Trump was a bully. You know what I'm saying? Let's be real. We thought Donald Trump was a bully. And then we realized that Joe Biden's just willing to put the whole world at war, because I don't think Donald Trump had balls like that. Donald Trump might have had balls enough to, be friends with Xi Jinping or Kim Jong-un, He had balls to challenge everybody's, you're not going to do that. But he didn't have the balls to start a whole war, manipulate everybody. That's a whole other game. So recently, the prophets came out. I just want to touch on one thing, because we all impacted by these things. And the oil companies have record oil prices. Profits, obviously. We know that because, again, I told you guys, the oil company, the pharmaceutical company, the oil companies, the weapons companies, those are the ones that have been making the most money so far. It's been a cycle. And, of course, the war, creating a shortage and expenditures accordingly. Now, let's keep it on the facts, because I don't want to get too far off topic. It's maybe 4 o'clock in the morning. I just want to take the time to come to y'all, because I haven't been here in a minute, and I felt like it was important for me to come here to continue that dialogue with you, so you understand exactly where we are. Of course, I want to take on today to say blessings in abundance, and shout out to my mentor, Dr. Kahende Thomas. He and his beautiful wife, Mrs. Ellie Thomas, had just had a wedding anniversary recently. He just had a birthday recently, and he was, celebrated recently as well at the office. We just had a fast start. And of course, something y'all might not know, I recently got engaged. Yeah, sorry, I recently got engaged. Yeah, like my man said, my man B. Sean said, hold on. I ain't been home in months, bitch. I'm still the mayor. The Detroit nigga getting married, but I'm still a player. You know what I'm saying? You know exactly what the game is. Because just like that, all I wanted was $100 billion in the bad bitch. I might have got the bad one right now, but I'm still working on $100 billion. But I'm going to get there. Word talk. And that's exactly what we're talking about, what's happening right here. If you've noticed, Ray Dalio, CEO, Fortune, billions of dollars, stepped down. If you've been paying attention to the moves that's been happening in the financial services and the financial industry, it's crazy. Twitter laying off 2,000, how many thousands of people, including dissolving the entire board. Facebook firing a bunch of people. Okay, so war is still going on. We know that. Pandemic, still happening. But let's get back to exactly where we were and what we're talking about. Because like I said, the world is changing, y'all. And with the changes happening in the world, it's important that you pay attention to the way the world is changing. I was talking to a friend earlier tonight. His name is Alcott Williams. He's actually recently came onto the financial services industry, and we're actually working together. He's a Jamaican guy. And, one of the things we're talking about, and, something that came up, she was mentioning, as it relates to the financial services industry and, the lack of knowledge that people have as it relates to how to really establish that financial legacy. Now, we've been taught a lot of times to look for certain things instead of paying attention to certain things. Now, One of the things that, we came to identify is that this information is not new. It's new to us, but it's not new. The information about financial services, life insurance, it's not new. We're talking about, people getting convinced to work for a company for 40 years. I read a quote that said, a salary is the drug that they give you to forget your dream. Get it? Because when you have a dream and you're going after your dream, you're pursuing a bigger goal. Like for me, take myself for example, and I'm not trying to toot my own horn or anything, because I step in the room, people can see my confidence based on my achievements, but I don't go around bragging about who I am or what I do. I've never done that in any room. Something maybe I should do more, and I might step into doing a bit more, but I haven't been the person to walk in a room and self promote like that. I'm an author because I have my books out, or my books have sold how many thousands of copies. I'm an author. I've never been that guy. I got my music on Spotify. I got the house thousands of dollars. I'm not that guy. Oh, I got my shoe line. Y'all go check out my shoes. I wear my own shoes. I bought my own shoes. I'm not that guy. Am I an author? Absolutely. I'm a published author. Do I have my own shoe line? Absolutely. I have my own shoe line, over 33 pairs designed. Do I have my own music on Spotify? Absolutely. I have music on Spotify, both gospel and industry music on Spotify. I work with some of the top artists and the top producers and top music producers, and it inspired some of the biggest hits in the industry over the past 10, 20 years. Breon Isaac, the 30s, right now he's got over like 9 billion streams. That's my people's. But I'm not going to get into what that is to say we are equal. He's putting more grind on that side. My research has been different. I have an entire cannabis research company. Yeah, I've done cannabis clinical research and product development. So we have treatment and cures right now to help people with cancer. It depends on the stage of cancer. It depends on where you are and how aggressive you are with the treatment. But we have treatment options that are available. Right now, because of me pursuing my dream and developing myself in other ways, I also established a healthcare company, started back in early 2000 teens, Provider Care Solutions. And we put together an entire infrastructure, but because I already sold pharmaceuticals, I was blackballed. Did that stop me? No. I kept on building my dream. I have a 19-year contract on a clinically proven treatment that's clinically proven to be 98.9% effective by World Health Organization standards of clinically treating cellular dysfunction. Now, if you know what cellular dysfunction is, or you understand what cellular dysfunction is, you can understand that cellular dysfunction is a primary cause of 99.9% of every single illness in the body is a result of cellular dysfunction. And we have a treatment that's been clinically proven 98.9% effective to treat cellular dysfunction. And it's that effective that it comes with the 100% money back guarantee. Yeah, I've done that. Do I walk in the room telling everybody that? No. Right now, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to tell everybody the importance of getting licensed. That's what I'm doing right now, because it's not about me. See, like Bob Marley said it best, my life is not for me and myself. If my life is for me and myself, I don't want it. My life is for the people. But how can I show my daughters to live their dream? They can do anything they put their mind to if I don't do it. People go to my LinkedIn account and they go to my Linktree and they see like 15 businesses and they're like, yo, what's going on here? Why is that? Because I'm establishing a legacy for my children to understand there's more to them than just a job. Because like I said, in the case of Twitter, Facebook, and all these other companies, layoffs are happening left and right. But one of the things I've realized is there's a big difference in what's taking place in the financial services industry. And that's one of the reasons we're happy that I'm here at this point in time. Now, I'm going to get into really what's important about it, but I want to share something with you. Shout out to Palkisha, by the way. I haven't seen her on Gravitas. I know she was ill. I hope she's doing all right. Blessings in abundance. I do hope you're better. You're feeling well. Also, shout out to Patrick Bet-David, the best CEO in the world, if you ask me. But I'm going to get to him as well, because he's another brilliant mind that I definitely are following lockstep in the way he's making his decisions and his moves. But I want to talk to you about one thing. Today's episode is brought to you by one word: Permacrisis. It is the new word of the decade. It's the new word of the era. It's the new word of the times. It's a new word in the dictionary. Permacrisis. What does permacrisis mean? Let me show you. Help you understand exactly what I mean. Permacrisis.
It's over. And I'm sure you're making year-end plans, perhaps some resolutions for the new year. If I asked you to describe the year 2022 in one word, what would it be? Let me tell you what comes to my mind. War, chaos, instability, Brexit, inflation, insecurity, violence. Well, there is now a new word to describe all of this. Permacrisis, or a permanent sense of crisis. It is now the Collins Dictionary's word of the year, permacrisis. Let me read out the exact definition for you. Permacrisis, an extended period of instability and insecurity. Are you surprised? I'm not. The year 2022 has seen plenty of chaos. Global insecurity, political upheaval. Just when the world was emerging from the pandemic, it was thrust into a raging war in Europe. There was human suffering and loss. Countries picked sides, new alliances emerged, and the war rages on to this day with no end in sight. And let's not forget, COVID concerns and restrictions may have eased, but long COVID is very much a part of our lives. Warnings are trickling in about long COVID becoming a public health emergency. And who knows how it will impact our future. The list goes on. Been to a dinner party lately? What was the chatter all about? My guess is inflation. It has become a part of our daily conversations. And why shouldn't it? We're all battling soaring costs of living. Rising prices are eating into our savings. While the older generations are being forced to come out of retirement, the young are worried if they'll be able to retire comfortably. Once again, a crisis for all.
You heard the phrase, be your own bank. More and more people are starting to become aware of the power of building your family bank through life insurance. And right now my agency is looking to train a few more individuals on how to help families with index universal life insurance policy.
Now, if I'd come on here and tell y'all that we're facing the crisis of all crisis, y'all would probably think, oh, I'm just trying to hype up trying to create some kind of hype. If I came on here and I told y'all that, listen, life is changing, the world is changing, and y'all need to pay attention to the changes, then y'all just say, oh, he's a conspiracy theorist, and he's just talking trash, and he's just trying to scare us, right? So again, this is your season. This is your time, ladies and gentlemen. This is your moment. Your purpose on this earth is not to please me. Neither is it to fulfill some unfulfilled emotional parents' childhood emotional needs. Ain't no mystery. Check the history. Let everyone be proud of their very own deeds. So again, this is an opportunity, ladies and gentlemen, for you to do something different with your life. Facts. So again, what am I talking about? I'm talking about the financial services industry, and I'm getting a little bit closer right now. So let me go ahead and change my position, address back a little bit so I can talk to y'all face to face, because I really want to get eye to eye with y'all with this one, okay? Listen, the world is changing. As you see, the financial services is one of the things that's causing things to then stay afloat right now, because everything that requires money requires insurance. The back end of money is insurance. The number one loophole in the tax code is an insurance, life insurance policy. There's no reason why that's a question why that is. I know I started this talking about Joe Biden and the whole oil situation because it was Putin's price hike, but then Exxon and BP was making all of these billions of dollars in profits, and now he's going to then tax the oil company as if that's going to make the oil company give us more gas. So if they didn't give us more gas when they had all the gas to give us, why are they going to give us more gas right now or make it cheaper for us right now when they're being taxed? Yeah, right, Joe Biden. Let's see how that works. Sure. But let's get back to the facts. Because we keep on pretending as if we don't understand what's going on, or we act as if our jobs is going to be our security while the world is fucking changing. While everything is happening, we pretend. We like to live in a pretend world. Two things are happening at the same time. You hear the sound that people say the rich get rich and the poor get poorer? See, these are the times that happens. You know why the poor get poorer? Because they get convinced to stay in the same damn place. They're convinced to believe in their bullshit. They convince themselves that they're too good to make changes for their lives, and they wind up getting stuck and fucked. So just like the people who got left in Katrina, just like the people who get left in disaster zones, some of them don't have a choice, though they don't have anywhere else to go. And others, they just stay there to ride it on out. But again, if you know that disaster is coming and you stay in that disaster zone, whose fault is it that you get washed away in the disaster? So we know an oil crisis is coming. We already see it happening. It's been hitting us. Food prices is hitting us. Like they say, inflation is the number one topic at every dinner table right now. Why is that? Financial services, money, interest rates are going up. Everybody's feeling that. So again, two things are happening. The world is contracting and it's expanding at the same time. So while the poor is contracting, the rich is expanding. So we think that Uncle Sam is saying, fuck you, the rich is getting richer. Nah, man, you gotta live in peace. It's peace and harmony. Two things are happening. But while the poor is contracting right now because they don't understand what's going on, the rich is being erected and their pockets are getting deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. So what's gonna happen? Do you think rich people are gonna buy more property at the end of this process? After the prices go so high that poor people can't afford it, and then they drop so low that the rich people just buy it all up, and the market starts all over again? Now, question I have for you is, with your job right now, with Twitter laying off people, Facebook laying off people, all of these companies laying off people, FedEx laying off people, with all these layoffs happening, you think your job is going to allow you to withstand the permacrisis that we're about to go through? That's why it's in the dictionary, y'all. Permacrisis. They just started this shit. I can't make this shit up. It was easy. It would be good for me to come here and make a, hey man, we're going to call this thing permacrisis because blah, 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 blah. It could be good for me to come here and make this shit up, but I'm not making this shit up. I've been talking to you for the last couple of months, and I've been trying to help you understand it's time to have a paradigm shift. Men, stand up. It's time for you to be the leader and set the damn standard, to set the damn tone. Women, know your fucking role. Make sure you're doing what you need to do to support your man and not be a fucking pest, because if you ain't right and your man found it, it's bound for a disaster. But what's even more importantly, pay attention to the fucking money. We live in a country that's governed by laws. Financial laws are one of them. So if you're going to be in the criminal justice system because of criminal justice law, God damn it, you better be in the financial system as well and understand fucking financial laws. If you're going to catch a case, God damn it, you better catch a goddamn license to make sure you can get yourself some life insurance or get yourself some policies. Because Michael Kors started from a cash value life insurance policy. That's why I'm rocking it right now, because I'm representing brands that represent cash value life insurance policy. You might see me with some McDonald's later, not because I like McDonald's, no, but because they got started with a cash value life insurance policy. That's what I'm talking about. I'm going to Walt Disney too. You know why I'm going to Walt Disney? Disney got started from a cash value life insurance policy. They use the system. And guess what? I support Donald Trump too. You know why? Because Donald Trump used cash value life insurance policy, and he only pays $750 in taxes. As a matter of fact, I also support and encourage our CEO, Patrick David. You know why? Because he started this company, PHP, from a cash value life insurance policy, and that company just merged with a $44 billion company in Integrity. Now PHP Integrity now has over 400,000 licensed agents. So when I was telling everybody, y'all come on board, get your license, y'all wasn't paying attention. Now the company got 400,000 licensed agents. So now your pie just got smaller. I was saying, let's get this money, let's run for equity. Guess what? The company now is shutting the window on equity. So at the end of this year, ain't no more equity opportunity in the company. What does that mean? What are you talking about? What does that have to do with me right now? So let me give you an understanding. Because I'm not going to do a downturn. It's huge. I'm not going to do that. Because you know what's huge is the debt that we're in right now. What's huge is the inflation rate. Because they take mortgage, food, and transportation out of the freaking inflation rate, and it's still at 10%. If it's at 10% right now without those key ingredients that cost mortgage, housing, food, and travel, the top things that Americans spend on are taken out of the equation, and that shit is still at 9%. Really, what do you really think the inflation rate is? Maybe about 15 or 18? But that's it. They keep us lulled in a state of foolery, tomfoolery. And because we keep on falling for the shenanigans, we wind up seeing ourselves being left in a situation. Now, I, Jason Roller William Miller, went out of my way and I got started to get my corporation registered. So me and my fiance, we started Integrity Wealth Group LLC. Now, we're licensed, we're bonded, and we're insured. EIN number, Dun & Bradstreet number. I'm going to put the website right here or somewhere down here in the commentary so you can check us out. Oh, right here, this is the this is the logo right here, so check it out. You like that, right? Yes, dope. So go ahead and make sure you check us out and support us. What we want to do, ladies and gentlemen, again, I want to help as many people to get licensed as possible. Okay, this is a life insurance license for your state, no matter what state you're in. Life insurance license, okay? And what we're doing is we're helping you to understand the financial services industry. That's the goal. Because guess what? Money moves. And the number one tax code, the number one tax code benefit in the entire United States government is life insurance. Facts. So because life insurance is it, it's high time now you take care of your family. Get yourself a permanent life insurance policy, then get you some living benefits. Because if you're the only person working for your family right now to put together, hold it down for your family, you got car insurance that you're paying for. You got mortgage or renter's insurance that you pay for. You got health insurance that you got to pay out-of-pocket copay for. You got iPhones that you're paying warranty for. You got your phone and all these other stuff that you're paying for. But you don't have life insurance for yourself with the living benefit. So if something happened to you, God forbid you get in an accident and you lose your leg, that life insurance policy that you have is not going to give you the death benefit because you're living. So if you lose your leg and you can't walk and you just paralyzed, only so much benefits is available to you because that's it. That's how those older policies are set up, and people don't understand these things. I'm just trying to give you an understanding of what living benefits are. You know what? The next time I get back to you, I'm going to explain exactly what living benefits are. Give me a minute. I'm going to show you exactly what I mean. So, see what this is? This is one of our partners here, National Life Group. Now, National Life Group has a product, and this product is called Understanding Life Insurance with Living Benefits. Now, this is the pamphlet that actually gives a wonderful breakdown of how they themselves are the product that they offer. You see, this service is the service that they offer to the people, right? So if you have a policy right now, and I just want to get again to share you, because I'm not selling you anything. You have a life. You're paying for all of this insurance anyway. What's interestingly sad is that if you think about how many black people have died in the streets, have been shot in the streets, how many times would we be singing Black Lives Matter if these black people had a living benefits policy or $1 million policy? Don't you think the insurance companies by now would tell cops, yo, y'all need to stop shooting these kids in the street because we tired of paying out these policies? But you think Jews got insurance policies and life insurance policies with death benefits on it? You think the Jewish kids do? Hold up. Do you think, especially the babies now, because the babies get shot and everybody got a GoFundMe. More black people got more GoFundMes for people who died than anybody else. Everybody swear they don't need life insurance. They're going to tell you all why they good and they straight. They don't need what you got. But they're the same damn ones that going to need a goddamn GoFundMe page to bury their mama or their daddy or somebody that they love because they ain't do what the hell they're supposed to do. So talk all that shit you want to talk. At the end of the day, that dash, one thing going to happen. Either you're going to have to come out your ass on that thing, you're going to have benefits to take care of your family tax-free, or you're going to have to go beg somebody to get a GoFundMe. But all I'm trying to show you is that with life insurance, there's benefits to take care of you and your family while you are alive in case something happens to you. So I'm not going to spend too much time going through it, but what I'll let you know is there's terminal illness benefits, there's chronic illness benefits, there's critical illness benefits, there's also crucial illness benefits, and also there's living benefits that you could be used for, but not limited to things like, household expenses, maybe like rent or food, or maybe light household expenses. Okay, let's keep it moving. Home modifications. Say you did lose your leg. Now you got a policy that's giving you 80% of the face value of your policy. So if you got $1 million policy for your life, now you got $800,000 access to. So you can modify your home to put in a ramp. You can customize a car or get one of those vans that got the little ramp in it, and you're not taxed out of yourself. You can buy your home if you were renting before and put that home together to protect yourself, your family, and your life. That's the difference. But us black folks, we act like we know it all, we got it all. But when we die and we get caught in the situations, we the one that suffer every damn time. That's what's sad about it. Nursing home care. You know how much nursing home costs? Do you realize the cost of nursing homes, yo? That's exactly why I started Integrity Wealth Group, because I understand exactly what it pays in life insurance, using my life insurance license. So again, don't take my word for it. I'm not saying that, y'all. I'm just saying, listen, the game is to be sold, not to be told, okay? But guess what? You got to get your license. Your license is going to cost you $199, point blank, period. If you got your license, come on board. We show you how to get started. It's going to cost you $199 to get access to the Bamboo app, get you registered, and get you onboarded in the system. So either way you look at it, you're spending the same money. The difference is that money ain't coming to me. That ain't coming to nobody. That's your money for your access, for your information, because it's your license at the end of the day. But anyway, let's keep it. Let's talk about adult daycare. How many people got family members that you want to get with an adult daycare that can take care of them, that can give them some help while you're now home? Or somebody that has got some impairment. Facts. This is life insurance. Facts. Regular bills, like I said, car payments, insurance, phone bill. Then we talk about all them other things you got insurance on. You can pay for all them other things you got insurance on with the money you get from the insurance. It's all tax free. That's how the wealthy stay wealthy. Fuck. Think they out here doing this shit? Come on now. Quality of life expenses. What kind of shit does that mean? Quality of life expenses. Well, I feel like I want to go to the spa today. Yeah, you want to go to the spa, that's a quality of life expenses, goddammit. That's a part of it. Not only that, lifelong dream vacation. Let me show you what it says. It says it right there. Where says it there? That says it right there, right? Lifelong dream vacation. And those are some of the stuff you can use your life expenses, your living benefits for. So if something happens to you while you're alive and you're working to bust your ass to take care of your family, something does happen to you, you have benefits that can take care of you and your family. Again, you see, the dream is free, but the hustle sold separately. I got a dream of what I'm trying to do, but I understand I got to get the hustle to get it done. So you haven't seen me in a while because I've been putting in the work. So I haven't had time to come here to give you all the business as far as what's happening around the world. But I just wanted to check in with you so you understand what's happening in the world is causing the older people to come out of retirement and the younger people who are now getting laid off and fired to wonder if there will be a retirement, because Medicaid is said to be out of money in about 5 years, and Social Security is going to be out of money in less than 10. So if you don't have any life insurance benefits, you don't have a plan B put together, I don't know what you gonna do, dog. Yo, dog, I don't know, dog. Like Randy said, right? I can't make this shit up, y'all. I'm not saying nothing. I'm just saying, that's my time. You know exactly who this is. Jason Miller, Roller Wellen. Check that spelling. Today's episode is brought to you by two companies, GodsGiftLuxury.com and Integrity Wealth Group LLC. Make sure you go on and check out Integrity Wealth Group, understand what we're about and what we're doing so you can understand the vision or the mission. Schedule your appointment today. Again, schedule your appointment today with Integrity Wealth Group. Schedule your appointment today. Give us a call, touch base with us, hit us up on Calendly, send us the information. Let's get on the phone together. Let's talk one-on-one. That's it. This ain't a sales pitch. I'm giving you the opportunity to schedule an appointment so you can get yourself financially free, so you can put your family in the right place, so you can get the benefits you need for your family. That's my time, y'all. Again, God bless. That's best as always. Godspeed. Abundance, blessings, and abundance. How are you doing today? Listen, you did not come out today for 6030 Hollywood Boulevard. You missed an epic training by the one and only Dr. Kahende Thomas. Now, on today, I was the host of today's event, so I'm feeling myself a little bit, so just taking the time to relax right now. As you can see, we're at the restaurant right now. Go ahead and look around. Don't look at me. And of course, you know, we are on the water here, and as we're on the water here, this is beautiful sunny South Florida. We got yachts passing in the background, but it's okay. I just want you guys to understand that we are here and we're talking about the financial services industry. And the financial services industry, again, this is the #1 industry in the world. Whether you're in entertainment, whether you're a doctor, now if you're in the area of real estate, who makes more money in real estate? The brokers or the realtors? Now, a lot of real estate agents out there, and I'm not saying anything. I like to talk to a lot of real estate attorneys. I like to work with brokers. I like the people who handle real estate funding. Why? Because we help them to deal with the taxes that comes up afterwards. Estate planning. You know somebody who has to deal with estate planning? There's a lot of taxes that come up with estate planning on the back end. Let me show you how a life insurance retirement plan could actually make a difference. As a matter of fact, in a lot of estate planning, having a life insurance policy or a plan in place is going to be key to help with those things. So these are the things I want to sit down and have a conversation with you about. You know exactly who it is. Jason Miller. Roll the one and check the spelling. You know exactly how to find me. I'm not saying that, you know, I'm just saying I can't make any of this up. So if you want to understand exactly where we are right now, look at the market. Don't take my word for it. As a matter of fact, walk with me for a second. Now, as you see on the water here today, it's a beautiful day. It's an absolutely beautiful day. The reason why I wanted to take the time to come here to talk to you for a second is to step out of the outside, because as I said, we are at a time right now in the industry right now where the world is changing, and ladies and gentlemen, it is up to you to make a decision. Now, when I say M-A-D, make a decision, but the decision I'm talking about right now is to better put yourself in a better position. To better position yourself moving forward, to structure your life in a different way, to create new opportunities. So again, I'm not going to take too much time. I'm here. I'm about to meet with the Chairman Council. We're about to sit down and have lunch right now with Dr. Thomas, Dr. Kahende Thomas, again, former football NFL player. We're about to meet with Mrs. Ellie Thomas. She's won rings with the Miami Heat. As a matter of fact, Miami's playing right now on the TV on Inside, so we watched the Heat game. We'll talk about her championship rings, and we'll sit down and we'll talk about the financial service industry. So I won't get too much into it. I won't bore you. I'll say I look forward to seeing you on the other side of this video. Talk to you soon.